welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. I almost went with Survivor Girl. Glad you guys are joining us tonight. I'm in the studio with Tony.
Oh, no, that's not Tony.
Oh, there goes my surprise. That's
there
not
I
Tony.
am right there.
There's Tony. And, well, now that you fucked up and gave that surprise away.
Oops.
And Joey's hanging out with us.
I mean, it's kind of a garbage surprise
It's kind of
to begin with. So,
How is that? How so?
I mean, it's kind of like asking for a bike for Christmas, like all year, and then it finally gets there, and it's like a pair of socks.
Or a dead homeless person. I mean, either way.
Yeah, but that's kind of rad, though.
A deadline? No, I don't. What?
I mean,
So we've had some catching up to do, I guess.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to the show. It was a surprise. We're glad to see you though. Not, we've had a lot of stuff going on. We got a couple different things to talk about.
So much shit to talk about.
A lot. I can't seem to pull up the live chat for some reason, but
break
we'll
it?
get there. Probably. So, how has your week been? We still do that. Yeah.
My week
Yeah.
has been absolute insanity. Wrong fucking one. Really?
You really suck at this.
I really do suck at
I'm glad
this.
that Nate's going to be back here
Me
soon.
too.
Yeah.
Well, my week has been absolute insanity because
I knew it.
we,
I knew that.
it's what we do.
you always
Right.
say that, but like,
He does.
No, seriously.
what are you doing, man?
Okay, so all
Explain.
right.
Explain
Let me
yourself.
start back to Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so no. Let me start back to like Thursday.
Okay. Go
We
back
had,
to Thursday.
Matt on.
Yeah, that was a fun show.
God, that was so much.
That was
I
a lot of
really
fun.
love Sour Queen.
If you guys missed it, I mean, there's a part, and I even have it bookmarked. It's like at 40 minutes in.
Something like that. 40 or 42
I mean,
minutes in.
don't shortchange him because he was a great guest.
Oh,
It was a
great
lot of
guest.
fun. He's a talented musician, and he played his originals. He didn't have any covers that he plays. He does do covers, but
Yeah.
he was just a lot of fun. But that part we were talking about like bad jobs or jobs that we had that we were bad at or things that happen at jobs. And he was talking about being a lunch lady. And
That
I
was
don't really
so
want to
funny.
spoil it, but there's that part about the little kid, and he asked if that he's working at a lunch lady kind of deal is what he said. And the little kid with his tray, because they're in kindergarten, has a tray over his head, and he asked if he wants sour cream or salsa or both, and the kid just said, "I really love sour cream." So, but he says it a lot funnier. It's much better. Plus, you can hear about him being a terrible mechanic, and then we go into something he's really good at, which is playing guitar and singing and writing songs. So,
Incredible.
yeah.
musician.
So he had a chance to. We met him at the Gypsy Goddess Festival,
yeah.
and we asked him way back in June, I think it was, to join us on the show, and he finally came around. Like he's doing a tour.
Yeah.
So he was going to Mount Pleasant for the next day in Bay City. He had a couple gigs going on.
Midland and Bay City.
Midland and Bay City. That's what it was. So anyway.
So yeah, we do the show. It was great. Friday rolls around, going down to do pre-production for This Is My Brain,
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's a really fun new podcast that we dropped. So we get down there and we do. Good Lord, we get down there. We shot one that night.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up Saturday morning, did another one, and then did the live show. Mind you, we're doing all the other stuff because we had to clean up the man cave because it was insane down there.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Just the parties and stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
And all of the other stuff that just kind of you got the one section that's kind of the catch-all.
Yep.
So
I've seen it. I've helped get that part together, but yeah.
Right. So anyways, we do all of that. We do the live show. Live show goes off for the most part without a hitch.
Right.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Ben. And then Sunday, we do another show to record a live. So we're at like up to 4 shows by now.
Wow.
Each one of these are 2 hours long.
That you recorded the whole time while you guys were
Yeah,
down there.
that's
Gotcha.
all we did.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a bunch of other stuff. Worked on some music and whatnot. And then drive all the way back up from Howell, do the Survivor Girl podcast.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Then Monday rolls around,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm beyond exhausted. I'll speak of the Asian.
Oh.
Get your ass in here.
Come on in. Welcome to the show. You get the keyboard because Tony can't do it.
That's right. I'm apparently I have issue.
So you get down there and you're recording all these episodes for This Is My Brain.
Right.
I always want to say This Is Your Brain, but This Is My Brain.
So
which
anyways,
is a new podcast that
we get
came out
down
with.
there, or we get back up here to do the Survivor Girl podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, I am absolutely wiped out. Hope texts me. Little Hope.
Yes.
We love Little Hope. She's like, hey,
Is
I
there
want
more than one hope?
Well, my goddaughter's name is Hope too. So and yeah, she's like way taller.
So,
I
yeah.
say Little Hope.
Hope's like, hey, I want to work on Dustin's project,
Mhm.
which is the
The-
Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman, Million Dreams
Million
project,
Dreams.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
But we're gonna tell you more about that.
So, anyways, I'm like, sure, Hope, let's do this. So, of course, Hope, in true fine form and fashion, knocks it out of the park.
Yes.
Send it to Dustin. Chit chat with Dustin on video chat for a minute.
Which Dustin is the unknown artist.
Yes,
If
go
you
look
guys
him up.
haven't seen him, you gotta
He-
check him out.
Actually, just dropped a new podcast called From
seen
Both
that.
Sides
Right, with his
Uncle
dad.
Paul.
With Uncle Paul, one of our repeat offenders on the show.
Yes, and
So,
it's great. So we do that. I'm exhausted.
yeah.
Tuesday rolls around. Yay. I finally, I think, get some sleep.
Maybe.
Maybe. So Tuesday is kind of a blur. A lot of stuff. I did a lot of things. I don't
Yeah.
remember what they are. Wednesday rolls around. Mitch is like, let's do some pre-production.
Which is great.
I love doing pre-production with Mitch.
Right.
He's got so much cool stuff, and we're gonna play a commercial of his later on.
Cool.
And then somewhere between last night and this morning, I think I got some sleep once again, and then here we are.
Here we are again.
So, yeah, when I say my week has been insane,
Yeah.
that's shortchanging it. It's
But-
insanity. And here's the thing: Nate was right there beside me
Mm-hmm.
for what 3/4 of my week working side by side. He's looking at me like, "Go away."
He gave you like the raised eyebrow, like fucking don't talk to me. So
Yeah, it's been absolute insanity. I love it. I'm internally grateful
I was like,
for everything that
are
I get
you
to do.
are you loving it? Are you bitching? Are you happy? Are you?
Oh no,
good?
no.
You know?
I love what I do. We've helped create this and bring a lot of this stuff to fruition. So I'm incredibly thankful, to have these opportunities. I'm now a co-host on This Is My Brain, which is so weird.
Yeah,
And it's a
Yeah.
totally different type of podcast. So
it is. It's a lot different. It's not what people are expecting, but
Right.
but we're getting good reviews and good results from it too. So got some stuff happening in the chat.
All
Candy
right.
Ray is joining in. She says, "Hello, family. Hey, Candy, how's it going?"
What's up, Candy?
Captain Milk
Captain Milk.
says, "Fucking sluts." He just wanted me to read that. I know. I
course
know.
he did.
That's what happened. Jeff
Captain
says, "I
Milk.
had to search for the show. It was not listed on Facebook or YouTube. I had to search. I have you subscribed." Well, it should have come up. Sometimes it takes a minute. Because
weird.
of the new format that we're running, it doesn't go up. We don't do the link right away on Facebook now. So
Did you share the link?
not yet.
Okay.
I haven't made it that far. And then my dad's joining. He says, "Hello, everybody." Hey, Dad.
What's up, Pops?
How's it going? So yeah. So I kind of figured that you weren't complaining about being
No.
busy, because being busy means that we are, moving in the right direction usually.
Nate and I figured
think.
it out the other day when we were in the midst of driving down to go do pre-production with This
Mhm.
Is My Brain. Every 6 months, we drop a new podcast.
Oh, Really?
Yeah.
huh.
Because, okay, so we dropped the Survivor Girl podcast
Back
in April,
yeah.
right? April, May, June, July, August,
Mm-hmm.
September.
Mm-hmm. That's when This Is My Brain came out.
This
Okay,
Is My Brain.
gotcha. And then Mitch's came out.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so we're gearing up for another one, I guess, in 6 months.
In 6 months, we're probably going to be dropping another
Oh,
podcast, which
God.
is going to be absolutely. Nate's like, fuck no.
No,
Fuck no.
nope. No, it's a lot going on.
So yeah, it's and like I said, I'm internally grateful for being able to do the stuff that we do. The people that we meet doing these different projects and going out and doing festivals and events. It was so much fun. And speaking of that, Mitch has his show
Yeah.
coming up September 26th.
Yep. It's on a Saturday this time. Last one was on a Friday, but this
Right.
time it's a Saturday.
And that's at Brentwood. Doors open at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Show starts at 8. Tickets are $15 at the door. If you have not seen a comedy show, Mitch's comedy show. It is hilarious. Get out, see it. We'll be there in true fine form and
Of
fashion
course, we'll be there.
with the Don't Make This
So
Weird crew.
will Highly Offensive Hoodies.
Yes.
They will be coming back and selling those hoodies there. I know they had a good response last time they were at the show. People were interested in buying them. So if you guys are at the show, bring some money so you can, because it's hoodie season, so it's perfect timing.
Yep.
They're a
Exactly.
good deal. They're really good quality hoodies too, and they're funny.
Yeah.
They're funny. So Mitch has got some new ones, and I guess he's been wearing them at his shows. So good stuff.
So yeah, how's your week been, Heather?
My week has been really good. I'm trying to get the link up, but I'm gonna try to master this. Doing two things at once.
Multitasking. What are
see
you
how it
doing to
goes.
my microphone,
But
Dick?
it's been really good. Back to work, of course, still doing the Bronner's thing. We're getting into the busier season, so we're getting more orders, which is cool because we get them from all over the world. So it's kind of interesting to see all the different names and different different places that we're getting these orders from, and working on some major projects. For Survivor Girl. Survivor Girl's got some different stuff going on. Started a new thing through Survivor Girl where I message people in the morning with a positive quote, a positive music, and some kind of smile or something to give somebody,
You sent
happiness
me
in the
one
morning.
with the goat bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
I mean, I don't know. I got this thing where I feel like if you start out with a good, something funny in the morning or something positive in the morning, that kind of starts your day better. I don't know. So I started doing that, and I've got 16 people that were like, yeah, let me do that. So anyway, so I've been doing that. So it's keeping me on my toes. So if anybody wants to send music that they'd like me to share, that would be awesome. Or positive, memes or whatever. So
It's been really
doing
cool.
that.
I've been kind of doing the same thing with various different people, and they're like, "This is great, thank you. This is exactly what I needed."
Yeah, I mean, it's just something new. So working on that, working on a huge project for Survivor Girl, and I'm looking for different people that are interested in helping, kind of like a committee kind of thing. So that'll be fun. What else? Doing the acting thing.
Doing the acting thing.
Nice. Helping to get the word out about Corky's Dream.
Yeah.
Did that event. I know I think we talked about it last time because 3OF was there. We
Yeah.
were there. It was like a Las Vegas kind of thing. So Corky's Dream, doing that kind of thing, and keeping busy too. Not losing my shit. It's been fun though. Good times. So
It's what we do.
So yeah, it's been that kind of busy week getting things done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you on the show or?
I'm updating my my grinder status.
Okay, all right. So that's happening now. So anyway, so we got Mitch's show coming up. So if you guys can join us at that, we're talking about that. Tickets are $15 at the door.
Yep.
You can get a hold of him early and get your tickets. They're still $15. So, and when we first went to it, I was nervous because I've always been afraid that if I went to a comedy show, I would get fucking hazed or whatever by the comedians. I don't sit that close, so I don't let that happen. I don't do stupid shit
That's
talk
'cause
to
we have
people
our-
during the show or stand up, and
We have our own table because Mitch is like, "No, you guys are here.
you guys are in the back where no one can see you."
Yeah, I don't want to be
No.
associated with you."
Right, I don't
You're
blame
that
him.
Don't make this.
I don't
weird
blame him.
crew.
But he doesn't just do that though. He does the Mitch's Fake Radio too, which is every last Monday of the month.
I'm going to shove this mic stand in your urethra.
Oh.
Stop.
Just got scolded live on the podcast. But did you want to go ahead and play that clip? Do you have it?
Yeah, let me pull that up. Keep talk amongst yourselves.
So anyway, Joey, how was your week?
Oh, are we talking about me now?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll get to you.
I was tuned out there for a while.
I figured.
Well, I was on an airplane,
Yeah.
so not great.
No.
This is crazy family stuff right now.
Yeah. A lot going on.
Yeah, a lot of work too. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to not be working right now.
Yeah.
For
Taking a
once.
little break for a minute.
I don't think I've had a day off in like the last 3 months, honestly.
Wow.
So,
So you're working at 2 different places now?
yeah, so I'm. Excuse me.
Apparently he found it.
So I'm working the door at Lucy still, but at the end of the month I'm going to be quitting that job. They already know, so it's not like
It's not like,
secret.
yeah.
Hi, this is
Will you fucking cut the shit?
Sorry, my bad.
I don't want to hear that dumb fuck right now.
Jeez.
God damn, man, it was bad enough I had to see him last night.
Ah, you love me.
Anyway, back to me. What was I even saying? Yeah, so I'm just gonna be working at the Bull.
Yeah.
From now on, bartending and booking shows and stuff.
That's cool.
I'm really hoping to get back to writing music when I get back to Gainesville. I just found out all my stuff got thrown out into a parking lot.
What?
Bitch ex-girlfriend shit.
No, that's not cool.
But Graham went and saved it all, and so I get to come home to that now.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's fun. I love it.
Oh. So on top of everything, you got that to deal with.
Screams internally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get the fucking clip over with, man. Shit, like, I can see you fucking
I'm
losing it over there.
Finish your
Just fucking do it. Just go.
You ready? Here you go.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Mitch from Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club. My next stand-up comedy show is October 26th, 8 p.m. at Brentwood Lanes in Caro, with special guest Perry Shahal, Steve Smargon as feature, and headliner Bob Phillips, as heard on Sirius XM Radio.
Wow, Bob Phillips is seriously on Sirius XM Radio? Seriously?
Yes, Robert, you're an unpaid intern. You have no place in this promo.
Come on, give me a break. I'm just trying to help out here.
Tickets are $15, available at the Brentwood, or you can call me, 810-441-4710, and I'll meet you in a dark alley to sell you tickets.
You were going to a dark alley with a stranger?
Well, sure I would.
You were crazy, Mitch.
Some proceeds to Caro Chamber of Commerce, sponsored by Woody's Motel in Caro. See you October 26th at the Brentwood. Follow Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club on Facebook.
Come on, Mitch, you gotta let me help out with this promo.
Okay, Robert, why don't you tell people about Mitch's Fake Radio podcast?
All right, Mitch, here we go. Okay, why don't you tune in to Mitch's Fake Radio podcast right here on the internet. Every last Monday of the month at 8 o'clock.
Oh, my God.
Hear all kinds of fake crap. Nothing is real. It's all fake. How was that? Was that good?
No, it was terrible. That's the worst display of broadcast talent I've ever heard in my entire life.
Crying out loud, I can't believe you said that. You are so rude.
Did you say wooed?
Yes, with a capital R.
That's Mitch's Fake Radio podcast on YouTube. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when the next episode drops. You might hear more Wobbert, the unpaid intern.
Wait a minute. You mean I'm not getting paid?
Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club and Mitch's Fake Radio are for adult audiences only.
Jeez. Wow. Wow, at Wabbit.
Wabbit.
He was sour queen. Is your head hurting from that?
I think we broke Joey.
Joey's broken. He's broken. That's what happens. Oh, yeah, I don't get to hear any of this stuff before it happens. So,
Oh, God.
you know, you guys do all the pre-production, and then when I get to
Can we
the
talk
show.
about Mitch's sponsor real quick? Woody's is a garbage motel.
I love Woody's, man.
Woody's is a garbage stink hole of a motel.
That's well, it used to be really bad.
I haven't been
Really,
there in,
really
like,
bad.
I mean, I've left a
years.
few imprints on the sheets.
Ew. Exactly. Exactly. Gross. Gross.
Their dry cleaning's great. I mean, come on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
New.
I went in there
management.
with a black light after I'd stayed in the room, and there was nothing there.
Disgusting. Oh
right.
man.
Anyway, back
So-
to me.
Back to you.
Ask me questions. Let's go. Let's get this whole thing.
Questions. I got the clothing line.
Yes.
What clothing line?
Are you still working on the stuff?
It's top secret.
Oh. Well, shit. I
I
have
mean,
no
not really.
questions. No
it's
question.
it's it's making its progress.
Yeah.
It's it's the whole thing.
The whole thing. So the bowl that you're working at, that's where Kyle usually plays.
That's where he hosts his open mics every Monday.
Sweet.
It's probably the most successful open mic in Gainesville, and there are a lot of them.
Oh.
Nice.
Some people, believe it or not, like make a career out of playing open mics.
Really?
Yeah, they're called sad losers.
I was falling for that too. I was like, really? How?
Willie.
Really?
It's like, man, in my opinion, open mics are for like if you've got some new material you want to try out,
Yeah.
or if you've never played in front of anybody before. But like if you're showing up every week to like every open mic in town and like call yourself a musician, like you're a fucking loser, man. I'm sorry, man, but like
Same over and over.
shit's sad.
We don't really have that many around here, I don't think.
That's because
I know
Kara
they've
doesn't have
got-
shit.
That's
No,
true.
they really don't. Well, I know that they have like open mics for comedians too, which
Yeah.
Mike and
Mike
Mitch
Ball.
both.
Yeah.
So
Well, they also do
Thought
the
about
live with
that.
the pig stuff, which is cool.
The only
Yeah,
thing
that's pretty
the only
cool.
thing worse than an open mic is an open mic for comedy.
I've never been to one, so I wouldn't know. So I don't know,
Yeah, we
but
had
it's
this
still practice.
we had this comedian show up this last Monday, and he fucking bombed. He bombed hard. And at the end, he went, "Who wants to hear a joke about suicide?"
Oh God.
And of course, everyone was like, "Fucking no, like we don't." And he's like, "All right, guess that's my time," and then fucking walked off. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, if you're gonna tell a fucked up joke, then commit. You know, like,
Yeah, don't ask about
yeah,
something
don't
like that.
you don't ask for permission before you say something stupid. You just
No.
say it.
You just, yeah.
Maybe
no.
you'll get a shock laugh out of it. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like I wish my lawn was emo and I wish it would cut itself?
sure.
Mm,
Okay.
I mean, I guess. I think you need to go to a couple more open mics.
I'm just saying.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Where's Chris when you need him?
Right?
What'd you say? Right. Oh my God. Yeah.
Same.
Sorry. It's the 40.
Yeah, I imagine. So, did you want to talk a little bit about the project that Dustin's got going on, the Unknown Artist?
Yeah. So my cousin approached me back in the summertime. He's like, "Look, I know you know a ton of people. I'm working on this project. Can we collaborate on this project so we can get some people to come in here?"
Mhm.
And the project it's A Million Dreams, the song from The Greatest Showman.
Yep.
And he wants to go through and make basically a music video and collab with a bunch of different people, fellow YouTubers, podcasters, other musicians, so on and so forth,
Yeah.
to do this big video. And it's really cool. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a really cool project, and Hope already did that.
Mhm.
And like I said, we were talking with Dustin on the video chat, and we were watching his response to Hope's recording of that.
Yeah,
And it was so freaking cool.
it was cool. It was funny to watch him. He's just like sitting there with his face, like eyes wide open. He's
Right.
like, whoa. And he's like, oh man, this is really good. Like, this is really good. So it was cool. And it was funny because she gets nervous, I think, like the rest of us do. But I'm sitting in the chair where Joey's at, and she's like hiding behind there while he's listening. Like, she's afraid, like, he's not going to like it. I'm like, Hope, you did awesome.
I mean, it's a legitimate fear.
It is. It is. But
Because
it was just funny.
Because Hope's garbage.
No,
Let's be honest.
she's not garbage.
Well, and that's how this meme came out of it, because Dustin's going to turn it
Oh,
into a meme.
jeez. It's gonna play.
Oh, I turned it down, damn it.
You were on it tonight.
Lame.
Fucking champion.
Yeah, so this whole time they're messaging, what are you up to? And she's like, can Heather come out and play? Yeah, so I'm
That was
like,
great.
yeah, but Adam's at work. I'm going to need a ride.
But
So she comes and picks me up, and she's like, "Is your car broke down?" I'm like, "No, he's at work. He's got the car." Oh, okay. But why?
But why?
Why? So yeah, that's gonna be a really cool project. I wanna work on doing a video too, and a couple different things with it. So
Yeah, did you hear that, folks? Sign up. You can work with Hugh Jackman.
no,
That's what's happening, right?
no, Hugh Jackman.
I don't think Dustin's Hugh Jackman.
I don't know. I
No.
heard like half of what you guys were talking about. I'll be honest.
Oh, how I've missed you so. I remember this. Just less camera.
Yes.
So yeah, it's gonna be a fun project though. I can't wait to see him finish it and
It's turning
see
out
all
to be
the
really
different
cool.
People joining it.
In fact, one of the guys that's working with Dustin,
Mhm.
he said he was really scared to submit his stuff. And Dustin's like, that's all right. We're going to have a bunch of people on that are really good at it. So he's like, I'm going to send this to him and be like, all right, this is your standard.
Hope's video. to
Yeah.
him? Yeah. That's funny.
Which it was funny because we were talking with Hope, and she's like, I want to do the whole Disney voiceover thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, how do I start doing that? I said, by doing voiceovers, and
Right.
maybe they'll pick you up. You got to get experience doing it.
Right. Well, I know that, like a while back when Brian was around, we were talking about
Oh, God, yeah.
doing some like different reads and stories or whatever in studio and recording. When I think we did some
Yeah.
before he had left.
Yeah, we've got some around here somewhere.
So I mean, he was just really good. He was really good at doing impersonations and stuff, and it was just fun.
Yeah.
Fun, cool
Fun, cool.
guy. So, you with us? You good?
He's over there sleeping.
I'm really stoned right now, and all my shit is just wherever.
Right?
I have no idea where any of my stuff is right now.
Oh man! So did you get that news before you came on the
Literally,
show?
like
Right
as,
before.
as you were doing the intro. I
Oh
was,
no
like,
shit!
fucking reading all of this shit, and I'm like, cool. Can't wait to come home to this.
Oh
It's gonna
man!
be rad.
Well, at least they went and saved it, like what they could.
Yeah.
How did they get like the notification that she did it? Did she actually just message and was like, "Hey"?
I guess she messaged Graham and was like, "Hey, come get this stuff, or I'm just gonna throw it away."
Wow!
I'm like, real solid. Real good.
Wow!
So now, is Graham the guitar player in your band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Can
Let's
you talk about
yeah,
that?
Let's talk about anything else right now.
Yeah, don't lose your shit.
So yeah, I'm in a band. We're called Bad Call Kid.
Cool.
I know we did an interview like last time I was here.
It hasn't gotten put out yet.
Yeah, you don't need
It
to.
was behind the scenes.
That's, like,
He says to me today, he's like, did you guys ever release that video? And I'm like, no, not yet. And he's like, good, fucking don't.
It's all outdated now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do an interview with me and post it later than like 2 weeks, it's probably outdated.
Probably out. I feel it. I get
'Cause
you.
chances are everything's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're called Bad Call Kid.
That hasn't changed.
We're like a emo revival project.
Okay.
We are working on recording a demo. We got to write a little bit more and practice some more. But we're releasing a demo. It's called Boring and Terrible.
Okay.
And,
I like it. I like it.
It's gonna be 4 songs. And it's recorded on a reel-to-reel.
Oh wow.
So all analog, like 3/4 inch, fucking all that stuff. It's
That's
gonna be
cool.
Fucking
So are you back to writing in the band or just doing the singing?
What the fuck are you doing?
yeah, no, just writing and singing. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't really have.
Don't really
I
instrument.
asked when we first started the band. I was like, "Hey guys, like I don't want to be the only one writing songs because that gets really old really fast." But when you're the only one that writes good songs, it's like
It's probably the
okay.
best option.
I guess never mind. Scratch that last request because it gets real heartbreaking after like the 5th time to tell someone that they wrote a garbage song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because they have.
And they understood. Are they good with that when you were like, yeah, this isn't.
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them.
Some of them are like not good. Like some of them are super mad about it, but it's like
Just being honest.
I didn't write the shitty song. Like what do you what do you want me to do? Like, but
That's funny.
yeah, no. But most of the time they're just like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, you're right. But I sound like an asshole, but it's true. Like when you're in a band, you're sometimes you sound like an asshole. Most of the
Sometimes,
time, most of the time you sound like an asshole.
What's really funny is when we're working on a project and you come in 6 months later and go, "Fuck it, we're scrapping the whole damn thing. I'm starting over something different." And I'm like, "But they were good."
Yeah. Yeah, that one was just like, oh my god, really? You're scrapping everything. Everything you just did, like, but that's Joey. That's what Joey does.
I hate everything. That's my whole shtick,
Hate
including
it all.
myself and everything I do. Yet I really love to talk about myself and how much I hate myself. So it's
I
like,
liked the song that you did the last time you were here.
Yeah, that was great.
what did I do last time I was here? There's been a lot of drugs and alcohol
In
between.
between.
now and then, so
Oh man, it was. I can't think of the name of it, but it was. Do you remember? Do you have? Well, I don't know. If
I'm
Joey-
looking for it.
It was really good. You got the backing track to it, and then
you can look, just don't play it.
Why it was great.
It's copyright.
Oh
I'll sue you guys.
no. For what? A crisp pie 5. That's what you get. That's
Yeah.
all I got.
Um,
No, it actually was really,
you're,
really
so-
good.
you're talking about Old Boy,
Yeah, that.
the garbage hip hop song I did last time. I was
I don't think it was garbage. Really.
No, it was fun.
I was gonna say, give yourself some credit. I know that you did share it and you raised money, or it was going. Some of the proceeds were going towards cancer.
Did I do that?
Yes,
Again, man, lots of drugs and alcohol.
because I was like, oh
To be
man, that's
honest.
cool. You know, because being a survivor and stuff, I was like, that's cool, man. So
Yeah, don't think we raised any money, but
mm,
we tried.
we tried.
We
That
tried.
was the thing.
Cheers to cancer
Yeah. I know.
survivors.
There we go.
Like,
It's like, yeah. Speaking of that, we did the relay this year, and it was really weird without you there. I was like,
why
oh
did everything go smoothly?
no,
No,
no, it didn't.
no.
That
It
makes
didn't.
sense.
But it was funny because, well, not funny. They all got soaked, and I was standing in the middle because I couldn't help reach to hold the tarp up for the tent. So.
Correction.
Okay.
Nate got
Nate got-
drowned. We got soaked.
Okay, yeah, you did. So they were holding up the tarps to keep the rain off the equipment, and yeah,
Yeah, we
Which is
managed.
funny because it didn't rain at all last year, but we had all the fucking
mm-hmm.
tents in the goddamn world to deal with and work around.
yeah.
Like with like a really tall stage and a really short
It was
tent.
very weird. Yeah,
And
this
then
year it was not that.
that fat fuck Steve with his fucking that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Steve with his fucking equipment on
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
stage.
that was 2 years ago. That wasn't last year.
I wasn't here last year either.
Right.
Yeah, we're helping you out. No, but yeah, no, we didn't play actually last year. We did this year though, and we
Yep.
practiced twice. And this guy came up afterward, and he was like, "Are you guys new?" Like we sound like we are, but he was just like, "I want to follow you guys. Where else are you guys playing?" I was like, "Oh, next year maybe here." That's about
Who
it.
else played?
I think we were the only actual band that played this year.
Oh man, those old fucks that suck ass weren't there this year.
No,
No.
nope. There was one acapella, like, well, I guess she wasn't really acapella, but she kind of karaoke.
Oh, you mean
thing.
that shitty karaoke thing?
Yeah, pretty much. There was that
Wow.
happened.
Yes.
But
Let the evil consume you.
I think, but that was it. That it was just us.
Let's tear into people.
Yeah.
Let's get
What?
mean.
The funny part about it is we had music worked out for an hour set, and we ended
Yeah.
up only playing a half-hour set.
Because of the rain, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the rain, and then after us were the fire charmers, and
Those
Yeah.
guys are awesome.
they are awesome. They do a really good job. So she asked if she's like, I gotta cut their set too, or their whatever, and I'm just like, it's no
Duh.
big deal. Really, honestly, we practiced twice. Like I didn't say that to her, but
Well, and it was the typical group: myself, Heather, Ian,
mhm.
Josh.
Sam, and
Josh.
Josh.
and I miss Sam.
Sam's
Sam is
awesome.
funny. Have you heard some of his new stuff? He's got all kinds of like videos out, and maybe it's a possibility. I think that is a possible.
I hear a lot of music every day now.
Yeah.
Like my job is like I get tons of like Facebook messages and like emails for people that want to play at the bowl, and
Yeah.
most of it sucks. So a lot of it doesn't get a response.
Okay, so if they really suck, they don't get anything.
If they really suck, then I don't even like. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think they kind of know they're probably not going to play, so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, sorry to ruin your hopes and dreams, but
Yeah.
Someone's got to tell you suck.
you should probably either find a new career or be better.
Practice.
I know,
Try
like,
harder.
I don't know. I've become very jaded about. Well, I guess I've always been jaded.
Yeah.
But I've become extra jaded about like music and life and people's careers and how they should probably quit while they're behind.
So
But that's just me.
So he's gonna be getting some positive
Of course.
inspirations tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely.
You'd be like, Heather, what are you doing? Do not. I'm giving him the Care Bear stare.
You should totally do that shit. I want to hear Joey lose
Joey
his
would
shit
kill
tomorrow.
me. He'd be like,
Like,
no.
what the fuck is this Care Bear shit?
That's what would happen.
Is it like legitimate Care Bears? or-
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, it would be, yes, because I don't like the whole new looking. Like, they ruin stuff from my childhood. They do.
People
They look weird
like
now.
to ruin things. I don't like.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Did you find the?
Like, have you ever been on an airplane? Because everybody there is trying to ruin your day.
No, I have been on there, yeah, but I was like 14 and I was just so terrified because I was going by myself. So
So I was pretty stoned when
Mhm.
I got on the airplane.
probably
this
the
time
best
around.
way.
So like, there was a lot of stuff that Stone Joey was like, "Man, this would really bother me if I wasn't so fucking high right now."
Yeah.
And yeah, like, but I'm like, it's whatever. And then by the time the plane landed, I wasn't high anymore, and just trying to get off the fucking plane. Like, I was so angry. Like, I literally there was like a kid, like a girl with a baby in front of me. I just wanted to hit her baby.
Oh jeez, he wanted to kick a baby.
Kick a baby.
Like,
Oh,
I
man.
legitimately wanted to toss her baby.
Jeez.
Just grab the baby and throw it behind me.
What
And,
the hell
like,
was going on?
It was just crying. I was just standing there. She wasn't fucking moving. There was nobody in front of her. Like, but she wouldn't fucking move. Finally, she moves. This fucking old white dude stands. I fucking hate old white dudes. This fucking old white dude stands up and starts walking in front of me. I'm like, okay, all right, at least he's moving. So we start. So I fucking grab my bag and like fucking start making it for the end of the plane. And then fucking old white dude, old white suburban dad, fucking stops, shakes the pilot's hand, and starts talking to him.
Oh jeez.
And I go, fucking come on, Ken. Like, let's act like we've been here before.
No, my personal favorite was the story when you were talking about going to get a coffee.
Oh.
Oh, God. dude. Everybody wants to ruin my fucking life. I'm telling you.
Tell this story, Joey.
Okay, so I go to Starbucks for whatever fucking reason. Because it's the only cheap.
Because there's no fucking Timmy's in 100 square miles.
There's no Tim
Yeah.
Hortons anywhere in Florida.
Yeah.
But I go to Starbucks because it's relatively cheap
Yeah.
and like drinkable.
No, it's not. It's
not
fucking
it's-
shit.
It's better than Dunkin' Donuts. That's for fucking sure.
It's all fucking shit unless it's Timmy's.
Anyway, so I go to Starbucks and I go to the child that's working the fucking register. I go, can I have a black coffee? I go, can I have a small black coffee? And she goes, what do you mean?
What?
Oh, wait, it gets better.
And I go, I would like a small black coffee. And she goes, like hot coffee? And I go, yes, coffee. That's what I said. She goes like, okay. And I'm like, tell me where you lost me. Small, as in your smallest cup. Black, as in no cream or sugar. And coffee, as in hot fucking coffee. And she goes, okay, and fucking starts to pour it. And she pours it into a small cup. And she hands it back to me. And she goes, $5.
What?
And I go, get fucked. Like, I'm going home. Like, I'm done.
Wow.
I give up on getting coffee this day.
crazy.
for a small
Gross.
black coffee.
No. Jeremy says no kicking babies without me. I knew that was coming.
He just wanted to eat it. He didn't want to kick it.
That's true.
Definitely different from Wow. So experiences down or in Florida
It's just like
or just in general.
people just like are set out to make me angry. Like I don't need your help to be angry. I'm pretty good at it.
I've seen that you've leveled up since last time I've seen you.
That's
I'm stoned right now too, and it's just making me angry thinking about it. Fuck.
Wow.
well, we got to do this great conversation today about how badass the Midwest is when it comes to contributing to the music world,
Mm-hmm.
and how almost every great piece of music has come out of the Midwest.
Yeah.
Because you can go back to the 20s and 30s and 40s. You got Motown,
Mm-hmm.
right? Move a little farther up into the decades, you've got Detroit Rock City.
Yep.
And more stuff has continually come out of it that is just incredible. And everybody's trying to, in essence, because like Joey was talking about with the whole, what was it, Midwest emo scene, that everybody's now is trying to copy that on like the East Coast with like Florida and a lot of the scenes that's going on down there.
It's a whole thing.
Right. So it was really interesting because we were talking about the different scenes and how it caught fire because it's that emo revival thing that he was talking about. And I was like, revival implies that it's kind of had its heyday and moved on to something else.
Yeah.
And then the conversation kind of steered into, well, none of that really matters because Bob Dylan's the best songwriter on the face of the planet.
Right? Oh, I was surprised that it went that way.
I don't know how it got there. I'll be honest. Since I got off the plane and could legally smoke weed again, I've been pretty baked. Most of the time.
I got a lot of things, and
There's a. I don't know. Let me see if I can get this picture to show up. This is the weed that Harley handed to me when
as soon as
got to his house.
you might have to dim your screen a little bit
Hold on,
for it to show up. But yeah. Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
Is that a
trick.
cookie sheet?
It's a pound and a half of
Good God.
weed.
Jeez. Damn.
Is this enough weed? No.
No,
No, it's not.
it's never enough.
Whatever, it's legal.
Yeah. So it's not as different in Florida?
Yeah, it's better.
It's better in Florida,
Yeah, because we can make money off of it.
but it's
Is it legal in Florida?
that's
No.
what- no.
No, it's not.
No.
We don't want it to be. The people selling it don't want it to be.
No.
We're like, not that I sell it.
Right.
I wouldn't do it.
Right.
I'm a good Christian boy.
No. Nobody's
Mm.
buying that.
You're right. I'm a good Jewish boy.
Who might? I mean, the Jewish part. I don't know.
Maybe that'll work.
Wow, I've been seeing his post of all the food and stuff he's been cooking lately. I'm like, man,
Yeah, it's because he's high all the time.
that makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense.
He
now.
made some bomb ass they look like chalupa things from Taco Bell.
Oh, he made with like the breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look pretty rad. We had breakfast tacos at some place in Oxford.
Nice.
Some Mexican place that were pretty good.
Yeah.
I love me Mexican food, man.
Have you been to the one over in Kingston? What the heck is it?
It used to be San Antonio's.
It used to be in Antonio's,
honest,
but
I
now
never-
it's.
It's something else.
I
can't
never
remember.
really went out to
Hacienda.
Kingston when I lived here. let alone-
I
It's
didn't.
a
That's the
kick-ass
only.
Mexican place. Though.
That's the only reason. I mean, there's nothing really over there, but that is a really good. They have like a huge bowl. It's like a cactus kind of thing, but it's like it's called hot rock, but it's like a huge. You get a lot of food with it, but really good food though.
Yeah.
So,
right now.
But
Uh,
like they make a wet burrito that is fucking huge. It's like
Yeah.
one of those big ass dinner plates,
plus
and it's nothing
homemade
but wet burrito.
homemade chips and salsa.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get beans and Spanish rice too on the side.
It's amazing.
Wet burrito is what you call a Mexican that's been left out in the rain.
Oh, I didn't know that. You guys are welcome.
That one's for Nick's therapist. Nate's therapist. Sorry. What's your
Nate's
name?
therapist.
Nick's therapist. the fuck did we get an intern named Nick?
I don't know. Jeff Graham says, "Nice to see you, Joey. Welcome back."
I know. I come back and I'm just like in such a high spirit.
Tiffany says, "Hey, people. Hey, Tiffany.
What's up, Tiffany?
I was just waiting for you to tell them I'm not back on this fucking show."
Fucking, that's obvious. Have you seen this train wreck lately?
It's El Jefe.
Nah, it's been good. We've been doing a lot of stuff. It's been fun.
You guys are doing fine.
Today's just a little bit slow. I think it's just.
I think the week is finally caught up with us. And
I agree.
It's crazy.
Not that that's an excuse to not. Be on our
No.
game,
We're
but-
still providing content. It's
Right.
We always have a conversation. In fact, I have to give a shout out to the guy if he's listening at our local tobacco shop. He's like, "Man, what was the name of that show again?" And I'm like, he's like, "Don't make things weird." And I'm like, "No, don't make this weird."
That dude was high as fuck.
Yeah,
oh,
probably.
dude, yeah, he's got the coolest hair too.
Yeah.
So
First of all, fuck yourself. 'Cause I got the coolest hair.
So he said he was working second shift, and he's like, "I'm gonna listen to it." He's like, "Do you guys cuss on it? Like, you got to watch what you say." I'm like, "Dude, we're real people having real conversation with
Yeah.
real people." So shout out to you, Tobacco Dude Shop.
Tobacco dude shop.
That's right.
Tobacco dude.
I've never
shop.
cussed in my fucking life.
I knew it.
No,
I knew you
no.
would not.
No, the disclaimer is the G-rated version.
Well, it's funny
Do
because
you have a G-rated version?
no.
Yes,
Well,
I never
Is it
came
just-
so
am I-
fucking hard in my life.
Oh yeah. I live to
Yeah.
disappoint Dustin. That's my whole. Dustin, if you're watching this later on, because I doubt you're watching live.
he's probably doing his own thing.
Yeah,
He's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
G-rated version.
G-rated version.
I've never come so fucking hard in my life.
So what you're saying is you're gonna do your own recording for the Greatest Showman.
Do we? Have you told that story of that conversation?
Zing.
No, we haven't.
No,
So-
I haven't heard that.
So I left the day after that podcast, right?
That was
So-
the 100th episode.
Oh,
Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
okay.
so-
Yeah.
So I hadn't slept. Like the plan was to get like 4 hours of sleep. I ended up like not sleeping. I come downstairs like an hour before my plane's before I'm supposed to leave for Detroit.
And we're all still up.
And Justin and Tony are up and they're talking. And they're having like a serious conversation. And I'm like sitting in this chair, just like chiming in every once in a while. At some point, I ended up over there,
Jeez.
and then
Yeah, because Sean was sitting there when he came in.
yeah. So we were just talking, and fuck, what were we talking about?
I don't fucking
We
remember.
were talking about talking about the time a girl put her finger in my ass.
Oh,
Shout out Nate's therapist. I miss you. Well, she's the one. She's the one that got away.
What, his therapist or the girl that put a finger in your ass?
Yes. No. So I've
Wait, you have a therapist that is female named Don? What is she in the fucking mafia or what? No wonder you go see her because she's like.
oh wait, your
"Well, breaking
therapist
me-"
a dude? Oh,
Oh.
wait, that's gay, man.
What are you doing sticking your finger in his ass?
I'm
That's
kidding.
fucked up, man.
For the record, if you guys don't remember, I am also a faggot. So
I was gonna say, I think Denise said that was her favorite show, was the one that you came out on.
yeah. No,
Because we talked about all that on the 100th. But anyway,
I'm allowed to say faggot. Fuck you.
So, anyways, get to the story.
Anyway, so I was telling this story, and Dustin's just like, you can't believe what he's hearing, and I'm like, and I go, well, the G-rated version is I've never come so fucking hard in my life. And Dustin fucking loses it, man. And then I proceeded to just disappoint him the whole show, or like the whole conversation.
wow.
Everything's a show for me. I live.
It was great. It was great.
Funny.
He broke Dustin because after he said the G-rated version, and I never came so fucking hard in my life. He's literally holding onto the corner of the desk right here, dying laughing.
Doing like the whole rib thing when Adam's just like,
Oh yeah,
ribs,
yeah,
my
yeah. It was
ribs.
great. So that was kind of the running joke until Joey had left. and us having various different conversations.
What
and-
happened after I left? Was it boring after that? I imagine.
No, we finally went to fucking bed because it was like
Okay.
5 a.m.
Man.
That was a fun show.
Well,
That was
yeah,
a lot of
we.
fun.
Good God, I think
I-
Joey was the last one to leave for the 100th episode, weren't you?
I don't know. I was.
Because you
Pretty-
rolled out with Emily.
I was pretty.
She took you to the airport, didn't she?
Yeah.
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 So,
It was funny because we had the big cake, and then you came in with your ice cream cake, and then Adam finished it for you.
I tabbing. I can't do no more.
I don't know.
Oh,
He
man.
told me that afterward. I'm like, you ate the rest of his birthday cake? He's like, yeah. I was like, how much insulin did you have to take for that? Good God,
I was
man.
pretty rich.
Yeah.
I was so fucking high that I ate like most of it.
Yeah. That
Um,
was funny.
but yeah, it was rough. It was a rough experience.
Eating the cake? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Well, no, what was rough is Sean made dinner tonight. Joey's like, well, what's for dinner? And I'm like, Sean's making chicken vaginas.
Oh God.
He's
I
like,
was very taken
what?
back by that.
Yeah, I would be too.
I
Did
was-
you say chicken vaginas?
See, I was pretty sure you meant fajitas, but like, it's possible, man.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. Dude, people eat weird things.
Well, it
People
was
do.
hilarious because I explained to Joey. Sean comes out and he's like, I want chicken vaginas. I'm like, you mean fajitas? No. I'm like, so you're into eating chicken pussies. All right. We need to talk, son.
Gross. Caca, that's all I gotta say.
Oh, it's great. I made my mom totally cringe.
I bet. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not as crazy as her, but you're making me do it.
So
Oh,
Nate,
it was-
Nate, what's your therapist say about these podcasts? Does he think it's healthy for you? That's
And the
good.
truth comes out.
Meth is kind of that way too.
Yeah.
And it's not good for you, but I encourage that you try it.
That's probably not a good idea.
Probably not. No.
Yeah,
No.
live your life,
No.
man.
No, I'll just fuck a meth whore. I'll be good.
Gross.
Well, people got their kids on Adderall, man. That shit's meth, anyways.
Right?
What's the difference, man? Why complicate things? Just fucking get them a meth pipe for their fucking 18th birthday. Like, you know what I mean?
Is that like a license to drive or the ability to vote? Welcome to adulthood. Here's your meth pipe.
Oh.
Right, it's a rite of passage.
I don't know, man. I drove the bus here and I put it in park, and I really don't know where to go. From there.
No, it's just chugging along out there.
That's right.
Wasting gas.
Pretty much. It's idling in neutral.
It's funny. We talk about so many different things on this
Yeah,
show,
like
and then to
meth.
switch over to Survivor Girl. Like I got home from work today, and I had this shirt on that had like rhinestones and stuff, and I'm like, okay, time to not be fancy anymore. I'm going to Don't Make This Weird, not Survivor Girl. I don't know. It's just really weird, I'm just like, okay, so it's totally different. I'm two different. It feels like being two different people.
That's the way it is with This Is My Brain because we
Mhm.
go down there and we actually it's kind of going back to being a learned speaker, because we establish grammar, rhetoric, and logic. And then we
Sounds boring.
talk off of those topics. And there's been some incredible conversations that we've had.
Yeah.
And the feedback that we've been getting off of it's like, you guys need to do more of these. Here's a couple of subjects. And we're like, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool when you can have people interact and give you ideas to, interact with the listeners.
Yeah, every time we've done a live episode, the chat is just blown up. Like Roxanne, she's
Mhm.
like, I normally don't listen to podcasts like that, but you guys really drew me in. And she's like, I'm gonna catch all of them. I
Yeah.
hit the notification bell, and I'm like, awesome, thanks.
That's cool.
What the
yeah,
hell are you
it's-
doing?
Yeah, Nate, what are you doing?
It's different though, trying to switch back and forth between the two. And like I said before, because I have it on my voicemail
Yeah.
if you call me. And my boss had called, and he's new this year. Like he's worked there for a long time, but he's new in our department as our boss.
Right.
And he, as soon as I come in, he's just like, so I subscribed to both of your podcasts. I was like, oh, did ya? I was like, what did I do?
See anything you like?
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
And then I kind of came back, and I'm just like making that face. I'm like, it's not really PG because I don't, I work at Bronner's. their whole thing
Wink,
is,
wink.
Christians and God and, So I didn't know, like, where he stood.
Like angels getting butt fucked.
No. I don't know about that.
Merry Christ Mass. Eat my ass.
But
It's my new Christmas song.
that's a
Rolling
new
out.
one that you're working on.
Yeah, it's not going great.
Sounds very festive.
Oh yeah.
It's something.
Sounds like the holiday spirit. I mean, kind of like the candy cane up the
The woohoo.
yeah,
The pussy.
something like that.
Right up your ditty.
In the gingerbread house.
I just try to. My goal is to come onto the show, and every time I'm on the show, to make it the dirtiest episode I possibly can.
That's no. Chris has said that standard with Mr. O'Neill's neighborhood.
Yeah, he's had some pretty interesting Mr. Yeah.
Jenny Thump Click never ain't gonna get dick.
Yeah. He's waiting on that hoodie. Roxanne said she was gonna make it, so.
Oh God, that shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah, so I mean, it was interesting.
Well, when you're talking about that, you use different muscles when it comes to doing these different podcasts. I mean, we
Right.
obviously we don't make this weird together, but Survivor Girl, you're using a different muscle memory. When
Mhm.
I'm on the show with Jeremy doing This Is My Brain, it's a total different engagement.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we crack jokes and do all kinds of stuff. but
Right.
yeah, it's totally different. 'Cause there's been a couple of times before we went live or we've done a show and I'm like, okay, this is not, don't make this weird. This is not, don't make this weird.
Yep, and that's kind of how it goes when I get for Survivor Girl. I'm just like, eh.
Although I did get some feedback after our first show that we went live.
Mhm.
Apparently the best line of the 2 hours was, it's not like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Oh jeez. That's out of everything
I
that
know.
was said. That was
I'm like, why is that the
Most-
best line?
oh, well, that tells you what kind of listeners you have on that podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
Just saying. I don't know how this happened, but I get like notifications for Red Wings now, like how they're doing.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I
maybe
blame
it
Adam.
was him. It could have been
It's Google. They're listening in.
That's true.
probably.
They're doing about as well as you could expect them to do.
Yeah, I don't
Which
know.
is
I
not
just swiped.
great.
I swiped the wrong way.
Well, they're playing right now, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why I got the notification. I'm like, when
Shut
did this
up.
happen?
Everybody shut up. I gotta check the scores.
I don't
Shh.
care.
Well, because you
I
don't know anything.
legitimately don't
You
care.
don't sport.
I don't do sports, and I think it's a waste of time.
I don't.
Well, I'm just saying,
Oh, they
if you-
don't start till 9.
Oh, so why did they? Oh, that's probably why they're give me.
well,
the
Joey's out of here in 2 minutes.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
Go.
Somebody turn his mic off.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
Couple things.
got
Some time.
some time.
It's funny.
I need food, man. Pretty fucking.
Is there any chicken vaginas left?
Ew. God, I can't even. It's just
I
gross.
just got my notification. Game starts soon.
I
I was,
mean,
you know what? I wanted to catch a game while I was up here, and then turns out they're on like a 3-game road trip, and they're not back till the 22nd, which is the day that I'm
leaving.
flying back down. So
Boo.
Go figure.
nothing
I've
in
never
my-
been to-
Nothing in my life can be good.
I've never been to an actual Red Wings game.
Well, I mean, don't go anytime soon, because they'll
Not
probably
doing
let you
good.
down.
No.
But like
Oh,
next year, maybe.
Maybe.
Fuck.
Maybe get tickets next year. Yeah, we'll see.
I think it'll be an okay year for them.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do anything spectacular, but next year is going to be big.
So what's next year?
Well, Steve Yzerman came back for this season to like be the general manager. So my theory is that like it's like one more year of suck, and then we should have our shit together by next year.
Yeah.
I'm fucking talking here, man. Come on.
Yeah, Nate, get your shit together.
Jeff says he doesn't sport either.
Yeah, well,
Oh, hate sports too. I don't hate sports. I've never been athletic. I just don't
I think
hate.
it's kind of like saying you hate sports is kind of like saying you hate a genre of music.
I do.
Yeah.
Like, because you shouldn't just
Okay.
hate an entire genre of music because
Yeah.
Like people that are like, I hate rap music. Well, you're wrong. So
I hate Black Veil Brides.
that's
Oh.
not a genre of music. That's
No,
just
that's
bad.
a
That's just a
band.
bad band. Like,
Yeah.
or like people that are like, I hate country music. It's like, again, you're wrong. Like, because there's good country music, there's good rap music, there's bad country music and bad rap music. But it's like anybody that says they hate rap music, it's like Tribe Called Quest, like
Yeah.
MF Doom, Wu Tang, like
There's all kinds of different ones that you can listen to.
suck my dick.
Change your mind. I know Adam was surprised when you were listening to country. He was like, "He likes country? I wouldn't have thought of that."
I like real country music.
Yeah.
I like
Johnny Cash.
I like Hank Sr.
Yeah.
He's in my top 5 greatest songwriters of all time.
Johnny Cash.
Not for greatest songwriters.
What? Are you serious?
I like Johnny Cash. I like him a lot, but I think Hank was a better songwriter.
Yeah. Did you actually watch that one with what's his face? The dude that played Loki, Tom Hiddleston.
I haven't seen that
the
one.
biodoc.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I
The
haven't
what?
seen that.
The biodoc. Tom Hiddleston played Hank Williams Sr.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a great movie. You should check it out.
Check it out.
Gosh. Is it on Netflix?
Sounds interesting.
I don't know if it is or not, but yeah, apparently it was a pretty great movie because I don't know if they used CGI or he just like held an incredible diet regimen because he's like ridiculously skinny in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen. I think I did see the.
Speaking of
preview
that,
for
have
it.
y'all seen the new Joker movie yet?
No.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Is it any good?
It's fantastic.
Really?
I've heard that.
It's fantastic, and I get to tell you about my favorite game now.
Okay.
So in Gainesville, once a year, Joaquin Phoenix comes to town.
What?
So he's got family around that area, right?
Nice.
But where his family lives, there's no cocaine, and Joaquin Phoenix fucking loves cocaine.
Really?
True facts. And so once a year, he comes to Gainesville looking for cocaine, and they all play a game where they try to spot Joaquin Phoenix. And if they spot him, they call all their friends over, and they all take a picture of him at the same time. It's like finding Sasquatch, but
Oh, jeez.
But it's Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Like cocaine squatch.
I'm telling you.
Coke Squatch.
Coke squatch. Hashtag Coke squatch.
But yeah, the new Joker movie is really good.
I've heard that.
I recommend for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So is Zombieland's out now? Is the second one?
That
No,
looks like
that
trash.
comes out Friday,
so?
actually.
Is it Friday?
Yep,
I thought
that's
it
the
already came out.
18th.
That
Okay.
looks absolutely abysmal.
Really?
Dude,
I want to see it.
I cannot wait to see it. It's fucking 10 years, man. Finally, we have a sequel in that movie.
I don't think we needed
10
one.
years.
How could you not? They could milk this as a franchise for years.
Let's not go all freaking Fast and the Furious on it.
Well, no, I'm not saying like that, but I mean, seriously, come on. It's zombies. It's Woody Harrelson.
I mean, did you see the last Fast and the Furious?
No.
Neither did Paul Walker.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on. Give me the
Ouch.
camera. Give me the camera. Because he's dead.
Oh, jeez.
Why did I give you the camera?
Because you listen
'Cause you
to
listen.
Joey.
Why?
Probably.
Why?
Why? You're a bad idea.
I know Hope wants to go see the new Maleficent.
I have not seen the trailer for that yet.
I haven't either.
Has anybody seen the new Terminator movie yet?
No, that looks terrible too.
Linda Hamilton's back in
Who
it.
gives a fuck?
It's not
Wow.
Hold on. Give me the camera. Give me the camera. Because she's old.
Oh, you put it all on all of us.
We
I
should totally
guess.
go see what's playing at the Strand this weekend and just like go out and create all kinds of debauchery.
Yeah, that's money, man.
If you go Sunday, it's only like $5.
That's what I'm saying. Go to the matinee on Saturday.
Well, it's playing. It's probably something terrible.
Sunday.
I don't know. Do you know what's playing at the Strand? Here, I'll look it up.
Why the
Okay.
fuck would I know?
I don't fucking know.
Wow.
No, I go to good theaters.
Yeah. We're like the seats.
Shout out
recline.
Regal Theaters.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't support local merch?
No.
He's like, no.
No,
I
don't.
call bullshit.
I don't. I go to Regal. I go to exclusively Regal Theaters because the seats recline. You get a little tray. It's fucking. They serve beer.
I think they bring your stuff right to your seat.
No, they don't do that. That's the one. Like, it's the one downfall, really.
Yeah.
But the screens are fucking huge. Sound is great. Like, it doesn't smell like someone took a piss in the corner, like the Strand.
You don't feel like
My
you're
feet
walking.
don't, my
yes.
feet don't stick to
I
the
was just
fucking
gonna
ground.
say. Don't have a kid kick in the back of your seat.
Plus, you get like points, and you can buy free tickets with those points.
Yeah.
Plus, they have a monthly membership. It's like $15. You can see as many movies as you want for free,
Huh. That's not bad at all, actually.
or for $15 a month. So it's
Right. That's not bad.
It's not free, but
So is that a Florida thing or is that just the Regal Theaters period?
I don't know. Fucking, what do you have for like theater franchises here?
Imagine Theater in Birch Run is pretty good.
Is that a franchise though? Like,
I think so. I don't know, but it's pretty much the same thing. They've got the reclining seats, and they
Yeah,
actually
the new
do
Rambo
serve
movie's
you.
playing.
Mm,
cool.
I don't know about that one.
How much is it Sunday?
I think it's like 5.
Because I pay like
$5 or
$2
$6.
to see that movie.
It's like $5 for the matinee.
Yeah.
4
3,
o'clock
4.
on 4 o'clock on Saturday, 3 and 5 on Sunday.
Yep. There was last time that I was there. I don't remember what movie we were watching, but I remember this guy, like, the chair broke on him at the one end, and I'm like, oh, and I seen it happen another time. Like, it was like, oh, they didn't
Remember-
fix that shit.
Remember when I broke your dead mom's chair?
I do. I laugh about this now, but
I'm
yes,
so
I
sorry.
do.
You're an asshole, Joey.
He actually said sorry for
I
that
did
one.
feel really
Like, he
bad
felt
about
bad
that
because I was
one.
like, you just broke my dead mom's chair. Because I said it that way, and it made it worse. But then we kind of we were laughing about it though.
You know what the worst
because-
part about Relay is? It's like you can't bring like a cooler of beer.
No.
Yeah, and they apparently frown on smoking, so I don't
Yeah.
understand
like,
why that is.
like weed or
The smoking, period.
In general, yeah.
'Cause
Bummer, dude.
Ian was like, dude, let's go meet under the bleachers. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? He's like, to smoke. And I'm like, oh, I thought I was going to get a blowjob or something, man. I mean, I know we're in a band, but we're not that all right.
no. Maybe Josh. But
Maybe a quick candy.
Josh has got a pretty mouth. I'm just going to say.
Josh
Josh
is
should probably
funny.
blow you on stage though.
He totally would.
You don't
Yeah.
have to worry about like sneaking around.
He always likes touching my nipples, and it
That's
makes
why-
me uncomfortable.
that's
It
why I-
slightly turns me on.
That's why out of the closet dudes are so much better. You know? You're gonna sneak around like it's like, bro, you're a fag. It's cool. Like
Just say that you are.
it's 2019. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
And if you do give a fuck, you're wrong.
Yeah, I felt like after you told us on the show, like after that was like you were happier.
I don't know. About that.
Well, it seemed like it.
But
No, seriously, it seemed like
It's less. It's less stressful. Like sometimes I suck cock.
it. Oh, yep, you did give him.
Cool. We're on the same page now.
But I mean, like after you said that though on the show, it seemed like you were just like,
Well,
I
it's
feel
like
better, like because you weren't
fucking-
hiding it.
I think like everyone's on the spectrum. Like everyone's on the queer spectrum, like whether they know it or not. Like it's natural. It's the most natural thing in the world. Like I got in a fight with some relatives last time I was here, and they were like, "It's not natural. It's not what God wants." It's like, well, you know what? Every species of animal practices homosexuality, but we're the only ones that practice religion. So which one of those things is natural?
Right.
Like, sorry, but you're wrong. Scientifically speaking, of course. A hole's a hole, and dudes just want to come.
I was looking at the chat at that time, and I thought it was going to be something else that come up, but Jeff says if Tremors can have 6 movies, Zombieland can have a franchise.
That's right. Make that shit happen. Zombieland franchise.
Yeah, but did Tremors need a whole franchise? Because
I don't think so.
it didn't.
Come on.
Same
It started
thing.
out with Kevin Bacon and ended with that crazy gun-toting dude.
Well, like, wasn't like Jamie Kennedy in one? Like,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
If that right there will tell you how your franchise is going. if you put Jamie Kennedy, like, he's supposed to be coming to High Dive in Gainesville at some point. I'm like, well, fucking there goes the neighborhood.
I'm just going to say,
Nobody talented plays at High Dive anymore.
if they can make 6 Sharknado movies, which
Oh.
is awesome.
Awful.
What?
They're
Man, fuck both you
horrible.
I don't think I've seen a Sharknado movie.
Sharknado is the shit.
So Sasha says, "Hey Joey, nice to see you're back here."
No, don't get used to it.
And Jeremy says, "Hockey." So he's letting you know in case you wanted to,
It's on. I got it. I got the live update on my phone.
Sweet.
Nice.
Game starts. Red Wings at Flames. Goalies: Detroit, Jimmy Howard, Calgary. Fucking not gonna try to say that name.
That's how my life goes.
It's a goalie.
Nope.
Anyway, who gives a fuck?
Not gonna-
That one was at you, Jeremy. Because he's a goalie.
Mhm.
That's why that's funny. No, I love goalies.
Well, you were a goalie too, weren't you?
No.
No, I thought you were.
Well, like I wanted to be.
Oh.
So then I wasn't a goalie.
What you weren't good enough to be a goalie?
It was too expensive.
Oh.
Too expensive.
Yeah, but my mom didn't want to pay for the extra equipment.
Wow. So my old roommate was a goalie, and Adam was a goalie. So I don't know what that means.
They always pick the little guys to go through and beat up on.
Jason's not very big either.
Well, because
Not very big.
it pays to be a smaller size goalie. Like
You can get
you're a little more
move better, right?
Yeah, I don't know
Something
if that's
like
true.
I don't know.
Because there's plenty of good goalies that are over 6 foot too. So
How do you fit inside of the goal?
Yeah.
yeah, dummy.
See, that's why he doesn't sport.
I don't sport.
Yay, indoor kids.
Yeah.
Well, I was allergic to everything outside growing up, so.
I believe it.
Well, I was talking about how when we went to the 242 and so we're down at Jeremy's, we go to this church because they have showers and whatnot. Because at the man cave that he doesn't have them. So
Yet.
you walk out.
What the fuck is the man cave?
It's
Is this a gay bar that I didn't know about? Because like I'm down to go.
it's
The man
you
cave.
explain it.
So it's basically this 40 by 80 or 40 by 60 pole barn that is set up with a badass fucking screen, surround sound, all the music gear set up, pool table, long bar, another long bar.
So it's like the dad club.
No.
Well, I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, it's really cool. In fact, if you watch This Is My Brain, you'll see the setup there because Nate does a bunch of the shots and whatnot. So it's really freaking sweet. It's like a 17-foot projector screen. It's awesome.
Yeah, they were playing PS4 on the big screen.
Yeah, they
And we
had
watched
4 different screens, and like
Alita.
all of them are the size of a regular television screen that's like 55, 60 inches or whatever.
You watched that garbage CGI movie? Fucking-
We did watch
Which
it
one?
on there, but we did
Alita.
also start watching.
Dude,
Stranger
fucking
Things.
Alita was awesome, man.
You're wrong.
We
Nope.
watched Stranger Things on there too.
That was good.
That's red, but
It was pretty rad.
Jeremy chimed in and said, "I'm a goalie, expensive."
Yeah,
he's right.
I believe it. There's a lot of extra equipment that you gotta have.
It's okay. The world needs right wingers.
Hmm.
That sounds bad because no, it doesn't. But the the hockey world needs right wingers.
What does that mean?
Like so you have like your left wing, your right wing, your center. It's a forward.
Oh, that makes sense.
Jeremy says, "Long bar, man cave, Attila rocks." Arlita rocks.
Alita, Attila does.
Attila the Hun.
Attila, the shitty metal rap band from like 2010 or whenever the fuck that was a
I
thing.
don't remember.
When is the next? This is my brain drop.
Well, I think he dropped 2 today, or was
Oh,
it
okay.
yesterday?
So
I don't
there's
remember.
more out there.
We have, good God, like what, 15, 16 episodes that we've done so far, and we've only dropped
Wow.
like 4.
So cancel your internet.
Don't cancel.
Well, it was funny. I was listening to the episode 3 of Love. Joey comes in. He's like, "What the fuck are you listening to?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had to go back and listen to the show because I don't know what it was about. I was there, but I didn't listen to it.
Yeah. Who asked you that the other day? They were like, "You listen to your podcast?"
Was it Hope?
Yes, that's what.
Yeah, it was Hope.
Because you're like, because I was there, or she was like, you were there. Yeah, but you really don't. Like, I don't know.
When it's in the moment, it's very hard to process everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go back and you have to watch it objectively and go, okay.
This is
You
why
say
I
that?
choose to forget. I say dumb shit, or sorry, I get high or drunk. I say dumb shit and I move on from it, and then
Jer-
somebody tries to remind me of it later, and I forget.
Jeremy chimed in and said Saturday at 8 p.m. is the next episode that's going to be on.
Oh, okay. So you guys can catch it then. Is it going to be on our platform again, or does he have?
Yeah, we're going to be doing that until he gets his channel figured out because YouTube's a cunt.
This is suspicious. Oh, I know who this person is. Never mind. I was like, somebody named John just sent me a friend request.
What?
But I know who it is.
Like Lil Jon.
Shots.
Man, rap music in like 2007 was crazy.
DMX.
Yeah.
It's butter. Yeah. Oh, so this we got a new guy at Lucy's. His name is Johnny. He's a big hip hop fan, and he asked me the question, "Who's the greatest rapper of all time?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's a really hard question to answer.
Tupac.
Not true. You're wrong.
Blondie.
What?
Anyway,
Bob Dylan.
so I asked my boss Aaron, and I go, Aaron, who's the greatest rapper of all time? She goes, that's a loaded question.
Snoop Dogg.
But we both agreed. We're like,
Dr. Dre,
we're
bitch.
like, you know who will know the answer to that question? Dr. Dre didn't do shit. Like made beats. You fucking idiot. Like, he was
Let him-
barely-
Hello, Cool J.
He was barely a rapper. That's a good argument.
About time.
You finally named someone worth a damn.
Ghetto Boys.
BC Boys. Anyway, so Aaron's husband, my other boss, Tim,
Yeah.
knows a lot about two things: rap music and Norwegian black metal.
Run DMC.
So we both agreed. We were like, I bet you if we ask this question to Tim, he will have an answer in a heartbeat, and we'll explain why. And
Velvet Underground.
so right after we say that, Tim starts walking up, and I go, Johnny, ask Tim what you asked me. And he goes, Tim, who's the greatest rapper of all time? And immediately Tim goes, Lil Wayne. And here's why. It just starts rattling off fucking like
Fuck
all these
that.
reasons. But he's not, I mean, he makes a good point.
Post Malone.
What was?
My answer is, so my favorite rap group of all time is Wu-Tang. I think they're some of the most talented rappers, period. And
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
my favorite rapper in Wu-Tang is Ghostface Killah. So I'm like, I guess Ghostface Killah is my answer.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Are you being serious? No.
Have you listened to any of these?
I have, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I have, but that doesn't make that.
You can't just go, there you go. And like,
yeah,
that's an
you have
answer.
no
You're like-
explanation. Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay, so growing up, I
Yeah.
had like a big crush on Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg and Ludacris.
Ludacris. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Those are your answers to.
No, that's who I had crushes on growing up. Like when I was like a teenager, I was
I
like,
mean,
yeah.
Snoop Dogg was always kind of weird looking, but
Yeah.
I mean, Luda's a babe.
Well,
I'd fuck Ludacris.
growing up though, like I always liked the awkward looking people. Usually, like I didn't really,
Fair enough. So,
Yeah.
like, why aren't you with Tony?
because gross. That's my answer. Gross. That was growing up.
Okay.
We're off that.
You've
now.
grown up now.
I have grown up. I mean, I'm only 5'1", but I've grown up.
Well, if we're talking awkward people, that was probably Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
No.
That
Ugh,
dude
I'm not talking
is
like no,
weird looking.
no.
Just saying.
I think
Gross.
American Arson has a line where they say, I go on, but I don't grow up. I just keep getting older.
American Arson is great.
Yeah.
They're wearing their shirt.
Hail Your
Oh,
Highness actually
yeah.
just did a show in what was it, Grand Rapids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, they did. They were great. Sugar Punk Fairies. I talked to Rack and Robin today.
Yeah.
A little bit.
They coming on the show?
I don't. You know what? I haven't talked to them about that yet. They were really great. I like them a lot.
Who are they?
They were at Tuscola Palooza. That was really. You should come back for that next summer.
What
it
is
was
it?
a lot of
It
fun.
was awesome.
What is it?
They.
You can't just say this is. That doesn't explain what it is. Like,
So it was out at Platinum Lake, is what it was called. They had a bus that would take you down to the party store if you needed beer or whatever. You could get on in between acts. There was 10 bands that played.
Yep, 10 bands.
10 bands. So in between the bands, they would take you up there if you needed smokes or beer or whatever.
who played?
There's lots of vendors who played Infamous Quick,
Sugar Punk Fairies.
Sugar Punk Fairies. I'm trying to Reverend Right Time. Yeah.
He's too young to remember that.
Well, I was 15 when they. Well, yeah, he's a lot younger than me. I'm trying to think of everybody. The 99.
Yep.
This is a lot to remember.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but I'm trying to remember everybody.
We'd probably have better luck remembering. the
Ozzy
Swashbuckler.
Reborn, actually, which
Crazy
I was
Babies.
Crazy Babies. I was nervous about that, but they were really good.
What is it? Like,
They were Ozzy tribute.
ugh.
No, they were really good, actually.
You lost me at tribute.
That's what I thought too, but actually they were
There are
great.
no good tribute bands.
They were.
I mean, Steel Dragon.
There are no good tribute bands.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I'm on a rampage.
Yeah.
My life's
Alright.
going down the toilet. so-
Well, I mean, you got some pretty bad news at the beginning of the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So I mean, I
my
get
life is-
you.
My life is a series of bad news, but I'm somehow still alive. So
That's good.
for now,
That's good. For now. Oh, so you're with us until Tuesday. Well, you're not necessarily with us here.
on the ethereal plane, I could go at any moment.
I think everybody could.
But
What are you like, one of those monks now, where you're constantly walking in the ethereal
No.
plane?
I would like to fight a monk, though. I think
That would be funny. Who would win?
I think I could take him.
Do you remember bum fights?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
No, I think we should bring that back. No, for real though. Like,
Yeah,
it's good content, and like they're getting paid, so
of course.
you know.
And getting fed.
Also, like the government should just stop regulating everything we do because they're fucking assholes.
Same.
Hashtag impeach Trump.
What does Trump have to do with it?
Sasha says, so is Joey going to perform tonight?
Perform what? What am I gonna do?
Dance, monkey!
Can we do some spoken word?
Sure.
Sure.
I got nothing.
He's
Like,
got
what do
no
you-
words.
I got no words.
No words, man. I think I'm getting a contact off
Joey
of
can
him.
You're getting a contact buzz off of Joey.
It's like, I'm feeling very mellow. It's ready for, some munchies. I didn't smoke. No, I just feel like I'm just... Oh, gotcha.
Sasha's laughing at us.
Nate's therapist. Nate's high as fuck. Right now. Nate was high when he came to see you today. You're welcome.
Oh, God. The worst.
He was
Sasha
what?
said, grab the guitar and start singing.
He doesn't...
Fucking sing what? What do you want me to sing? I haven't prepared anything for this. I didn't know I was gonna be on the show. Like,
True. He didn't.
I thought Lydia was gonna be on. My plan was just bust through the door and surprise her.
Kool-Aid man it.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Oh, man. I'm super tired. It's hitting me. That's hitting me.
Fucking.
Yeah, we're at that time.
Are we at that time
But we
already?
should talk about
What do you mean we're at that time. It's not even 9:30 yet.
we're there, almost there.
Well,
another
what
half
should we
hour.
talk about?
No, we only go till 9:30.
What?
I was gonna talk about Solid State.
When did that change?
Oh, yeah.
That's Ben.
Who's Solid State?
Solid State Radio. They re-air us. Our partners.
Yeah. They re-air
Our
us.
brother station.
Yeah.
They re-air us on the radio.
Do I know them?
No, but they're very cool guys. They're a lot of fun.
Sean and Adam.
Yeah.
They do Armchair Athletes, and they actually have
Oh, I fucking know these guys.
they've re-aired every single podcast that
We
we
went
do.
to that fucking.
Yeah.
that really-
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
met
We
them.
went to that cringy ass show that was.
Yeah. The bar. That
What bar was that? That
I
bar
can't
sucked.
even remember. It was on Lapeer.
They wouldn't serve
It
me
was a
beer.
long-
'cause I didn't have
yeah.
my ID.
He didn't have his ID.
Lame.
He was like, "Let's get out of here."
But yeah, they re-air every single one of our shows. Survivor Girl Podcast, Midget's Fake Radio, and as soon as we get a bunch more in the can for This Is My Brain, as far as I know, they're going to be re-airing that too. So
Well, fucking Calgary just scored, so.
it's kind of nice to know that you have a media group, you have a shit ton of podcasts you're doing, and
Good stuff.
yeah, it's great.
It's been fun.
So yeah.
Oh, I gotta work early. I'm really just phoning it in, guys.
Yeah,
Just
what,
gonna
you
be
phoned
honest.
it in? Damn it, we have one fucking job.
1 million. I'm definitely looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, thank you for joining us, hanging out with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
I like the shades.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
They hide my red eyes.
Well, they are kind of like
Clever.
a red tint to them, isn't it?
It's good.
Clever.
It's a good way to be.
So, guys, remember to come and hang out with us at Mitch's show.
Yeah.
26th. It's Saturday. Doors open up at 6. You want to get there early because they sell out quick.
The new episode of Survivor Girl will be dropping Sunday.
It will be. It is not a live show. It is a pre-record,
Yep.
so we could work around our guest that joined us. But
Can
definitely check it out.
I do the thing?
You know what
Yeah,
thing?
you can do the thing.
We'll finish up with
Oh, so
Mitch's
anyway,
show's
Mitch's-
dropping the 28th.
Yep, and then we will be back next Thursday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who do we have as a guest?
It's a secret, which means I
You
don't
don't
know.
know. Yeah,
So
I figured.
anyway, thank you, Joey, for joining us.
Yeah.
And
And don't forget to fight your friends, fuck your mom, and kill your grandma.
oh, that's not the thing.
Oh no, it's
No. Wrong thing.
tell
Joe.
your friends, tell your ma, and kill your grandma.
No,
Nope.
the last
Nope.
one's still wrong.
Yep.
Less violent.
Tell your friends, tell your ma, tell your grandma.
There we go.
There you go.
God.
Woo!
We're
All right,
good.
we'll see you guys next Thursday.